Despite what we say about not wanting to see ourselves age, we apparently do. And thanks to a crystal ball on our phones, we can. Even in Hollywood, where youth is an obsession, celebrities are getting in on the social media action. From the Jonas Brothers to Carrie Underwood to NSYNC. It's all part of the latest craze to hit social media. It's called FaceApp. The app, which was developed in 2017, uses a type of artificial intelligence to transform your face with just one tap. Want a beautiful smile? Done. Want a preview of what you might look like in 50 years? Bingo. It's that age filter that's led to the recent explosion in popularity, making it the top free app in the iPhone App Store. But in the wake of recent social media scandals, where other platforms have been taken to task for giving away users' private information, many are now wondering if FaceApp is a potential risk. Its rise in popularity is now raising privacy concerns.
When you start using FaceApp, you agree to a pretty harsh terms of service, which says that any photo that you use in FaceApp technically owns and has the ability to use for anything it wants.
According to its privacy policy, FaceApp cannot ensure the security of any information you transmit to FaceApp or guarantee that information on the service may not be accessed, disclosed, altered, or destroyed. But to ease concerns, in a recent statement to TechCrunch, the company claims that it doesn't sell or share any user data with any third parties, and that even though the core team is based in Russia, the user data is not transferred to Russia. It also says most photos that users upload are erased within 48 hours. Despite that, though, just the mention of the app being created in Russia has thrown some people into panic. Yesterday, the Democratic National Committee, perhaps recalling Russian interference in the 2016 election, sent out this warning. This novelty is not without risk. FaceApp was developed by Russians. We recommend that campaign staff and people in the democratic ecosystem should not use this app.
The Russian connection with FaceApp, it's kind of a boogeyman. There's no indication that FaceApp is cooperating with the Russian government, giving data over to them, or anything like that. So that's kind of something that has become a scare tactic more than it's based in reality.
While facial editing on things like FaceApp might be fun and games, many people worry that other advancements in technology could result in unwanted and potentially harmful results.
I think the worst case scenarios with any sort of facial recognition data is it turning into something that can be used as ammo for a deep fake. This technology is getting better every day.
Last year, we examined that dark side with the startling new trend known as deepfake videos. What you're about to see is an example of just how convincing this technology can be.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time.
This looks like President Obama and sounds like him too.
Killmonger was right. Or Ben Carson is in the sunken place.
But it isn't.
You see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant.
In this case, BuzzFeed and actor Jordan Peele used the technology to create an eye-grabbing PSA. But experts fear that in the wrong hands, deepfakes could become the next frontier in fake news and spark very real consequences.
What can be so dangerous about a deepfake?
We're used to looking at an image or a video and putting faith in it. And with the rise of the ability to easily manipulate those, I think that's going to put our faith in visual media in jeopardy.
Deepfakes created widespread concern in 2017 when Reddit users began posting fake pornographic videos online, largely targeting actresses like Wonder Woman Gal Gadot, superimposing the superhero's face on X-rated content without her consent. The early fakes were riddled with glitches. But as the technology continues to evolve, some people worry they could become indistinguishable from the real deal, potentially triggering widespread panic, riots, or even war. Those threats grab the attention of lawmakers.
Deepfakes is a new area, and we know people are going to continue to find new ones.
And the Department of Defense.
I think a lot of the times there are some indicators that you can see, but it's going to get more and more challenging over time. So that was why we developed the media forensics program at DARPA.
Is this an arms race?
Well, there's certainly a bit of a cat and mouse game going on.
Dr. Matt Turek heads the media forensics program at the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA. His task? Developing algorithms that can spot the fake, even when the eye can't.
You think that that was manipulated?
No.
In this case, the video was actually manipulated, so you'll see the real video on the right-hand side. The car that moved through the scene was essentially erased out of the video.
While the technology isn't flawless, there are some pretty convincing fakes out there. Many of them harmless spoofs of popular films, from Nick Cage in The Sound of Music.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Never wanted my friendship.
Or The Godfather, even The Avengers. But the creators of videos like these are aware of the controversy. We reached out to the person behind Derpfakes, a popular deepfake YouTube account. They claim to be one of the early deepfake innovators. They didn't want to reveal their name, but told ABC that all deepfakes have a level of controversy attached to them. Derpfakes adds, from my perspective, the best approach is to make the public familiar with the idea that what we see is not true by default. Either way, it's here to stay.
What have you witnessed so far that's worrisome to you?
Manipulations that may have required state-level resources or several people and significant financial effort can now potentially be done at home by an individual.
So you're saying it's become easy and it's cheap to create a deep fake?
It is significantly easier than it has been in the past.
You'll always be with me.
The creation of a deepfake is somewhat similar to the state-of-the-art special effects used in today's filmmaking, like the face mapping used to add the late Paul Walker's likeness to the movie Furious 7. But deepfakes also have a lot in common with technology you're probably more familiar with. The photo album on your phone that learns your friends' faces, or face swapping on Snapchat.
There's Jackie, and there's me with Jackie's face.
So if you compare a deepfake to what a person can do with Snapchat on their phone, deepfakes are much more believable.
Let's see the supercomputer.
Okay. I can tell it to train on that data and take those models and then create deepfakes.
At the University of Colorado, Denver, it's Jeff Smith's job to create convincing deepfakes as one of DARPA's partners.
We are manipulators. We act as the bad guys, creating manipulated audio, video, and imagery so that the algorithms that are being developed under the program can be tested, and overall, the ability for the detection of manipulated media gets better.
And as that happens, Jeff hopes his students can stay ahead of the curve.
I just want to help develop the software they're trying to create to detect this kind of fake media. So hopefully people aren't tricked by videos that you can easily make, which is the software we have.
Is the mantra here, don't always believe what you see?
Yes.
And while seeing may not necessarily mean believing in the digital age, looking beyond face value may be more important than ever. For Nightline, I'm Kira Phillips in Denver, Colorado.
Now, just to be clear, there has been no link between FaceApp and a deepfake.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.